What's going on? No, I'm following.
So we had a little bit of a problem with the rebuttal. The superintendent and one of the parents got into it. And they have to lower their tone. If not, they're going to have to leave. They wouldn't do it. So then they asked the lady to leave, and she said she's not leaving. So I'm going to put her police. She says do it. But the superintendent doesn't want to hear. We actually had to put them in the room. We just put them back out now.
The superintendent?
Yeah, the superintendent. So the lady's sitting there, not violent in any way, just verbally disruptive. And so they got to move forward with the meeting. So we'd like to have her leave.
Okay, I was going to say, you want her here, you want us to remove her?
Everybody just oiling your mouth.
Could you just let us remove her so we can have her removed?
Time and time again, we see.
And I said to her, this is my job. And she goes, yeah, that's what they told Hitler said too.
And here's the turning point. Once school officials clearly tell someone to leave, this stops being just a loud disagreement and starts drifting into trespass territory. She may feel like she's standing up for her child, but legally, the question is no longer, do you have a right to speak? It's, do you have a right to stay after being ordered out? That distinction is about to matter a lot.
Which one? No, the one sitting down with the gray
shirt brunette?
Yeah.
Okay.
Addressing the issue properly. Especially if you want the board to actively work with the superintendent to make sure that
I understand, ma'am, but I apologize, but they're asking you to leave the building, so if you'd be so kind as to follow us out.
I'm a constituent. I'm just sitting here.
We've asked you to
literally
leave.
doing nothing.
We told you that you had to leave, and you said
I'm
no.
not doing anything.
This is so earlier, ma'am, so we're asking that you
Why are you
leave.
doing this?
Well, he's asking that you remove.
I'm a mother.
But ma'am, you're
I
being
have every right
disruptive.
to tell you that. Why are you doing this?
He's an administrator here, and he's asked you to leave several times. He's just asking that you leave the building.
I'm just sitting here.
We have the quorum, please give people a chance to do their best.
She hasn't done anything.
Director Snelling, if in fact she does continue to be disruptive, there is a legal charge which is called defiant trespass because she's been asked to leave once already. If she refuses, they can implement that charge.
It's still staying to want you to leave.
So, miss, would you be so kind as to
Mother
leave?
with children with
Disabled children. Is that how you?
Do you understand what's happening here? You don't understand what's happening.
I was called
You're
here
doing
to
something
remove a
very
disruptive
wrong
person
right
from the
now.
meeting, ma'am.
And it's going to look really bad for the police department.
Okay, it very well may,
I know,
but
but I'm not doing anything. I'm exercising.
This is
my
where both sides are talking past each other. She keeps framing it as free speech, while the officers are framing it as refusal to leave private government property after repeated warnings. And that clash matters, because in moments like this, people often think being morally right automatically makes them legally right. It doesn't. Once police arrive, the room for debate shrinks
I'm not doing
fast.
anything. I'm exercising my right to be here as a constituent.
And they have every right to ask you to leave
But
their
why?
property, and that's what
But
they're
why?
doing.
Why?
Ma'am, you were disruptive, and I asked you 2 or 3 times. And then the
I
board
was
president
not.
said that you had to leave, so you
We've
have
been
to leave.
sitting here, and they
Okay, so
lied
rather
to
than
us,
create a show here,
and we
how about we
defend
step
our
outside
children.
and talk about
But
it?
we're
But you
defending
created
our
a show.
children. I was just sitting here, and they were talking. I've literally
would
said
you like to
nothing
step
since-
outside and explain to us your side of the story?
No, because there's nothing to
Well, it is
explain.
clear that they would like for you to leave, so we're asking you to
Okay,
leave.
but why?
I explained that you were disruptive, and you know you were disruptive, ma'am. You were shouting at as well.
No, she was not.
Okay.
You'd like a remove her?
There's a bunch of witnesses.
All right, miss, do me a favor, please.
I'm not
Stand up, stand
moving.
up. Put your hands behind your back.
Wait. All right, leave it. Don't do it.
Ma'am.
And there it is, the moment this goes from heated school board drama to full-blown arrest scene. The second she resists even a little, the energy in the room completely changes. You can feel the panic, the shouting, the crowd stepping in, everyone suddenly realizing this is no longer about the meeting at all. It's about control, compliance, and whether this arrest is about to get much uglier.
Ma'am.
She was no longer
Stop resisting. What you're doing is
Don't
Miss.
resist. I'll get you back.
Shame on you! Shame on you! So unnecessary. She was totally pendeja.
Come on.
Escalation, there's no need.
That's all her bags?
Freedom of speech.
Freedom of speech, you're violating my right to speak.
You guys need my information?
Yeah, give us 1 second. Step outside. Watch. Okay. Nice and easy downstairs, please.
She's in an out-of-district school. She commutes 2 hours a day to get the right education. She is disabled.
What? Can she speak? Is she verbal?
She is minimally verbal. And in Jersey City Public Schools, they didn't give her what she needed when she was young, and now she has to commute 2 hours a day to get the right education.
Are you
Yes.
Ma'am, back up, back up.
No.
Back up, yes.
And
back
now
up.
the police are arresting a mother with children with a
All right, you
disability.
just there, please.
You horrible people.
It's in the car.
What?
It's in the car. You guys need to back up. I can get her property.
No, I got it.
All right, so you're holding that. We're taking her to central booking. It's not a precinct.
Go ahead, have a seat.
Where is central booking?
She's an adult, correct?
Now the charge becomes official: defiant trespass. And that's the key legal hook in this whole incident. Police aren't saying she was arrested for criticizing the board, or for being emotional, or for advocating for disabled children. They're saying she was arrested because she was told to leave and refused. That's the argument the state will lean on if this ever gets challenged in court.
She's an adult, correct?
Yes.
She's an adult. Are any of you her guardian? Have a good one. No, we'll call. Yeah, we're gonna have one under for defiant trespassing.
West 5. We're gonna have one under for defiant trespass.
Receive that fine.
Okay, well, now that it's just us, I'm more than happy to hear what happened to cause this disturbance today. What started the argument?
From this location to central booking, mileage 95873. Operator Rodriguez.
Receive.
Okay, what is it that they're not doing?
They lie.
Okay, in regards to what?
They manipulate the company.
Okay.
I got that. What was the location from?
We're supposed to have at least a 5 minute.
It was PS 11 886 Bergen Avenue.
Okay.
They put it down to one. They threaten to put it down to police.
I got it. Thank you.
They don't want us to have our secure speech when it comes to our
Okay.
tax dollars. So we do have a comment. We stay on for 2 minutes. And then at the end, they respond, but then there's no dialogue back. So they just say twisted things.
Okay.
And then it, we're like, you're lying. We're calling them out. That's all we're doing. They don't want to take the heat because they know they're doing the wrong thing by our children.
So your main gripe today is that they're not giving you guys a chance to express yourselves and your point of view. They're cutting down your speaking time. They're not hearing you out.
Which is a violation
Okay.
of my free speech.
Okay.
And you're arresting me for that.
No, I'm not arresting you for that. I'm arresting you for refusing to leave after you were asked
This
to leave.
officer is basically laying out the safer legal strategy in plain English. Leave first, challenge it later. File a complaint, go public, sue if you have to, but don't stay and force the arrest. And that's the brutal part of cases like this. You can absolutely believe the system treated you unfairly, and still end up charged because of how you reacted in
Refusing
the
to
moment.
leave after you were asked to leave multiple times.
There's no reason why I should have been told to leave. So it's wrong. Because I was just exercising my free speech.
Well, you realize that the better thing to do was you could have left and then filed a complaint against them if you felt that they were wrong. But right now, by refusing to leave, you understand that you're wrong.
I don't think you understand.
What-
I've been doing this work since 2018.
What work is it that you're doing?
Do you have any idea how upsetting that is?
Well, I'd be more upset if I knew what work you did.
I'm just fighting for our kids.
It's a short form.
All of the kids.
Okay.
You
But
live in Jersey City, yeah?
what work is it you're doing? What is it you're trying to...
We're trying to reform the special education.
Okay, and that's your main employment? You're trying to reform education?
What's that?
That's your main employment? You're trying to reform
No,
special
I'm a
education?
grassroots organizer.
Grassroots org. Okay.
I'm a grassroots organizer.
Okay.
This out of my free time.
Okay.
I could be doing a lot of different things right now, but I'm doing this for.
So does your student attend that school?
She does not attend that school. That's
Okay.
where they have the board of ed.
Okay. All right. All right.
Removing someone for exercising free speech, I did nothing for them. I don't hold weapons.
Well,
Like nothing.
disruptive doesn't necessarily mean threatening, ma'am. You don't need to be threatening to be disruptive.
We can't exercise free speech.
Well, does your
And
free
this
speech
final
champ...
exchange really sums up the entire conflict. She sees herself as a parent using her voice for her child. The officers see someone disrupting a public meeting and refusing lawful instructions. Same event, two completely different stories. The real question for viewers is this: when does passionate advocacy cross the line into conduct that gives police legal grounds to step in?
Well, does your free speech trample others? Okay. And who's hosting the event? I'm sure. I'm more than confident there was. And the person that had your bags, you were with her. You're okay with her holding on to your stuff?
Yes.
Okay, very good. Thank you, sir.
Well,
You're the best, both.
what happened? You just left.
We missed you. Just walk straight here, please. In this room real quick. My partner's just going to search you real quick. Can you just stand here, face the wall, please? Thank you, miss.
All right, and I just have to ask before I pat you down, do you have anything that'll stick or poke me? Anything sharp on you? No, all right.
I'm going to remove this handcuff, and I'm going to secure you to that. And then we're going to get you your summons. Have some. All right, real quick.
I really don't want to share that.
Well, I need to put on the summons form because I'm going to give you a summons for defiant trespassing. So I need to fill that out. If you don't, then it's also going to be a subsequent charge of obstruction.